Hello, Internet. I'm Josiwe, and this is Dyson Sphere Program, a game by YouthCat Studios. It's a sandbox construction game with automation exploration elements that has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, and it's about constructing a Dyson Sphere, a hypothetical shell of energy absorbers built around a sun to capture its total energy output to power an advanced civilization. Beyond that, I know very little about the game, except that it seems like something that's right up my alley, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so it looks like we get a random seed here, 64 stars, a resource multiplier. We'll leave these on standards. What is sandbox mode here? Disregards restrictions, we won't do that. Enemy forces, let's give ourselves a challenge. Let's leave the enemy forces active. Here's our cluster address. So if you want to follow along at the same location, you can grab this seed, 70778136. Missions start at an all-wide G-type star. So we've got 3 M-types, 16 K-types, 8 G-types. I think G-types are like our sun on Earth. 6 F-types, 2 A-types, 21 B-types, 4 O-types, 1 neutron star, 2 white dwarfs, and a black hole. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know anything. We're just diving in.
The unknown, created in exploration. The seed evolves in iteration. From zero, transforming into infinity and beyond. It spreads and becomes the shadow of the galaxy. As dark fog rises, the stars dim. You will embark on a new journey.
Okay.
Arrive at target cluster.
Oh my. Okay.
Welcome to the real universe. Very soon, you'll find this place different from our homeland. But you should be able to adapt to the laws of physics here in no time. I'm your advisor. I will assist you in completing this mission.
Flying past the star, we see some planets ahead. It seems...
Everything here belongs to you. As a member of the COSMO, pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster from ground zero. Make use of the resources available here to build a Dyson Sphere that supplies energy to the center brain to maintain homeland simulation. I've chosen a planet for the mission, and there are essential resources for the initial development. Now, please pilot the space capsule toward this planet.
Okay. So it seems we're part of an organization called COSMO. There's something called the center brain, which we need to send energy to. It seems there is a dark fog rising throughout the galaxy, dimming the stars, against which we will fight. Now, I don't know what the controls would be. I don't know exactly, like, do I crash into the planet here?
Unknown EM signals detected. Extracting feature variables. Comparing with database. Those are highly likely anomalous mechanical bodies from the Mechanic Energy Program. Engineers call them dark fog. Dark fog is extremely sensitive to EM signals under a regular pattern, so they may launch an assault on us. To stay low profile, we will land on the other side of this planet.
Okay.
Space capsule will land on the target planet in 3, 2, 1. Landed.
Okay.
This is Icarus, a very powerful but lightweight industrial mecha. Use the direction keys or click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha. In this mission, you'll control your mecha to navigate the universe and create miracles.
Okay. New tutorial background. Oh boy. Okay, guys, we got some reading to do.
Now please try to disassemble the space capsule. Click the right mouse button to proceed.
All right. So like I said, I'm completely blind going into this game. I don't know anything. I am going to be reading a lot of this material to orient myself. Hopefully you enjoy the sound of my voice because there's going to be a lot of it coming up. Okay. In the future, humanity advances into a highly evolved civilization, and the powerful technologies bring about rapid development. Human beings have used virtual reality to iterate through space and time, created a virtual universe much larger than the real world, and uploaded all human consciousness into it. The operation of the virtual universe requires immense computing capabilities. To achieve this, humans have invented a supercomputer that surrounds the sun and named it Center Brain, hoping to use its powerful computing capabilities to further expand the virtual homeland. As the number of consciousnesses continues to grow, Center Brain's computing power will soon reach its limit. After all, more consciousnesses mean more energy supply. For this reason, the COSMO launched a project with the codename Dyson Sphere Program, assigning engineers to the real world to build Dyson spheres that can supply continuous, stable energy for Center Brain. As a member of the COSMO and a pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will use a terminal-controlled mech to embark on an unknown journey. Starting from scratch,
Construction menu is locked. Complete a technology research to unlock it. Click on the technology tree button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the technology tree and start a research.
Okay, there's my first criticism. If you're going to have a tutorial and you're going to present long text-based instruction to the user, let them read it. It's going to take me a few minutes to get through this. Anyway, back to what we were saying. You will use a terminal-controlled mech to embark on an unknown journey. Starting from scratch, you will collect resources, design your production lines, and finally achieve full automation. You will establish a giant intergalactic industrial empire from scratch and carve out your own path to a miracle of the universe, the Dyson Sphere. Builder of the great civilization, you are certain to encounter unforeseen challenges that may take you by surprise, for the vast expanse of space is rife with the unexpected, and anything can come to pass. With your boundless creativity and vivid imagination, the attainment of this magnificent objective is well within your reach, and the vast expanse of the planetary system shall be transformed into a veritable bedrock of human civilization, all by virtue of your strategic plans. What is a Dyson Sphere? As civilizations develop in the vast universe, their energy demands will increase. Exploring energy sources from the stars is inevitable when the energy on a planet is no longer sufficient to sustain the development of the entire civilization. Mr. Freeman Dyson proposed a legendary concept in 1960, the Dyson Sphere, a hypothetical megastructure that completely encompasses a star and captures a large percentage of its power output. On the Kardashev scale, a Type 1 civilization can explore and use all the energy available on its planet. A Type 2 civilization can collect the energy of an entire star system and even allow matter to exceed light speed. A Type 3 civilization can capture and use the energy of the entire galaxy. If human beings are capable of building a Dyson Sphere, they will embark on a journey towards becoming a Type 2 civilization. All right, origin of dark fog. Prior to the Dyson Sphere program, humans launched the Mechanic Energy program to power Center Brain. COSMO released a large number of self-replicating robots into the galaxy. These robots adapted themselves to the environment using fuzzy computing, and they also mined minerals and built bases on planets. They even captured stellar energy with photon receivers and transmitted it to Center Brain. Years after the Mechanic Energy program has carried out, abnormal signals were detected, but these were a drop in the bucket given the sheer scale of the Mechanic Energy program. The unpredictable nature of adaptive algorithms is making the Mechanic Energy program less and less reliable. Because energy transmitted from different robot bases varies greatly, and their self-replicating genetic algorithms lead to character degeneration. Over time, the mechanic energy program failed to satisfy energy demand. And that is why Cosmo proposed the Dyson Sphere program. Countless engineers have headed to different planetary systems as pioneers of human civilization. Their mission is to build the Dyson Sphere to supply unlimited energy to Centerbrain. This all started from a remote cluster, which then proceeded to spring up again one after another. Engineers sent back warnings, but this did not prevent one plant after another from getting destroyed until calls were no longer responded to. Those clusters then fell into utter silence. Centerbrain analyzed the energy fluctuations and images and concluded that the assaults came from mutated robot units that had engulfed massive clusters like dark fog. This is why surviving engineers named them dark fog. Brave engineer, you've selected a cluster that may be infested with dark fog, so you may face numerous challenges. But we still believe that with your courage and wisdom, you can kick off a new chapter of brilliant human civilization. Now we have instructions for basic controls. Use WASD direction keys, or the right mouse button. Press space key to make the mecha jump. The mecha will automatically switch to drift mode when it encounters water. It will consume more energy in the drift mode compared to moving on land. After unlocking Drive Engine 1 and getting the ability to fly, press the space key twice to fly the mecha. Then make the mecha fly at low altitude using WASD. In flight mode, the mecha's speed will be boosted by 150% and more energy will be consumed. During the flight, increase the altitude by pressing the space key and reduce the flying altitude or land the mecha by pressing Alt. After unlocking Drive Engine 2 and getting the ability to cruise, press and hold the forward movement key and space keys in flight mode to make the mecha continuously fly upward. After reaching a certain altitude, the mecha will enter cruise mode. Okay.
If you need help, press G to open the guidebook for detailed instructions.
So over here we can see Space Dark Fog Hive. Hive level 0, experience 00, threat 0. Planetary base, also base level 0, threat level 0. I wonder if I can enhance the UI. Can I make the UI bigger? I don't think I saw anything like that when I was checking out. Yeah, I don't think so. So you guys are gonna have to rely on me. What do we have here? Here's our planet. Click the thumbnail to check the planet view. You may also press the M key to activate global view mode or the N key to align camera to North Pole. Oh, okay.
In the planet view, you can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Hold the right mouse button to roll the camera. Press N to align the camera to the North Pole. In the planet view, scrolling the mouse wheel also enters the star map.
Interesting. Okay. So we can see our solar system here. The star is Alwade. Alwade 1 is here. Something called the Hive is here. Then we have Alwade, is this Alwade 2? Alwade 2 is the ice giant planet. Can't arrive, Drive Engine 2 required. And then it looks like it has its own moon, Alwade 3. It's a satellite and we're landed here. Further out, we have Alwade 4, and that's it. Okay. We can see some statistics here. Alwade 3, I'm not sure what Icarus is. I think we can see, this is the, yeah, this is a dark fog hive. Double click to toggle indicator. All right. So roll and rotate. Are we Icarus? We are. That's our mech. Okay. So Alwade 3 is a satellite of Mariterra. I guess Mariterra is Latin for water planet. A Mariterra type planet is where the COSMO, Coalition of Stellar Management Organizations, chose Icarus to launch the Dyson Sphere program. COSMO's considerations are extensive and thorough. It's well-known fact that these planets are extremely rare within the universe. A glimpse from space reveals that Mariterra planets have a very similar landscape and climate to that of our home planet, which not only relieves Icarus of homesickness, but also provides a familiar environment for it to get into the swing of its workflow. The planet's fragmented continental shelves may lead to more diverse civilizations of local intelligent life. Relatively narrower oceans may facilitate their ability to communicate, while denser seismic zones may make them more inclined to cooperate with each other. Upon the arrival of our mecha, we will probably encounter a class 1 to 2 civilization that is already reasonably developed. If we can gain their cooperation, it will save Icarus from many of the most tedious processes involved in the early development of an industrial system, and unify the local stellar system's resources when progressing the Dyson Sphere program. It looks like there's more text there, but I can't scroll far enough. This game is still in early access, so there may be bugs of that nature. So Alwade 3 is a Maritera planet, which is also a satellite. I guess that's what that's telling us. It's got a water ocean, 60% building area, 100% wind energy ratio, 97% solar energy ratio. I guess the satellite here requires universe exploration level 1. It's got an orbital radius of 0.065 astronomical units, a revolution period of 993 seconds. So their day is like, what is that? That's 150 minutes long, something like that. Or no, that's the year. 150 minute year. Looks like 6.5 minute day. Orbital inclination of 2 degrees. Oh, look at this. We can get information on all of this. We've got a longitude and a planet obliquity. What is planetary obliquity? The planet's obliquity refers to the angle between a perpendicular to its orbital plane and its spin axis. It is the primary cause of the planet's seasonal cycle and affects solar reception efficiency everywhere, as well as the orbital ejection angle. Gosh, there's a lot going on here. North Pole lock, track rotation, don't track rotation. All right, let's head back in. Do I hit M to get out? Now, where's my little guy? I think this is him. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Planet view. How do I switch back to controlling him? There we go. Okay. So here's our mech, Icarus. He seems cool. Yeah! Nice. As we check in on him, he says, hey, what's up? I know it told us to do something back before I started all my reading, but I'm still getting used to the interface. So here's the planet thumbnail, the star map, our coordinates. Okay. What else have we got? Research technologies to unlock, power, collecting, logistics, storage, production, a bunch of other stuff. Core energy. Here shows the mecha's core energy and the energy needed for moving, collection, building, etc. The mecha burns fuel to replenish energy. When energy is exhausted, all mecha activities will be restricted. So, yeah, he's like, hey, we check the time, bro. We got to get started here. We have 120 megajoules. I don't know how we restore energy after we burn it, so that's something we got to consider. And then over here, we have the technology tree, the detail display, the inventory, the replicator, the mecha panel, and the statistics panel. All right. I can see they put a lot of work into the systems here. Scientific technology gives the most productivity. Open the technology tree to activate a research. We also have a new tutorial, the collect resource command. Okay. Click the right mouse to select the target on the ground and order the mecha to go there. If the target is a resource, you can order the mecha to collect it. To make it easier for you to control, use Shift plus right mouse to give a series of commands, such as continuously felling trees or moving to a target after felling trees. All right, well, let's try collecting a resource. Okay, so we got 14 logs and 20 plant fuel. Presumably, if we go into our inventory, there's our logs, a normal fuel that has lower energy and is collected from trees. It's a chemical fuel type, 1.5 megajoules. Fuel chamber generation, minus 10% collected from tree. And then plant fuel, a natural resource. Lower energy compared to wood, but it's easier to harvest. 500 kilojoules here, less efficiency in the fuel chamber. Right-click to split items, hold Shift to pick up multiple of the same type, hold Control to pick up all the same type. Okay. The UI is very, very small. The font is very small. I realize it's going to be very hard for you guys to read a lot of this stuff, so I'll do my best. Like, what is this? Stone? Okay, so we can pick up stone. What else can we pick up? We can't harvest grass, but I think I can, like, cue some commands here. Yeah, okay. So while he's working on that, and we are burning energy to do all this. Now, why did he... Will he continue doing everything? Yeah, and we're burning through energy to do this. All right, let's do what they told us to and open the technology tree. Okay. Time passing? I'm not sure what that's about. So... This basic, the mecha, is already unlocked. Enable metadata. Not sure what that's about. Electromagnetism unlocks wind turbine, Tesla tower, and mining machine. It consumes 10 magnetic coils, an extremely useful basic electromagnetic component made in the assembler or the replicator. Is there a way to lock this in place so that I can... Looks like 2 copper and 2, I don't know, magnets? Make an electromagnet? Data volume, 1200 hashes, equivalent to a lab 20 seconds workload. The poetic Maxwell's equations showcase to the world the relationship between electricity and magnetism. Based on a profound understanding of these knowledge... the grammar there's a little off. Efficient machines for acquiring and utilizing electrical energy have been created. So I guess we activate this. Manual research. Double-click item to view recipe. We can pause to suspend the research queue. What did it say? Double-click? Okay, so I've double-clicked this. We need to produce a magnetic coil. To get that, we need a magnet, a basic magnetic material obtained directly by smelting iron ores. So we need to find some iron ores, and then we have a copper ingot, a basic raw material used to produce various copper components. Okay. I see we have an iron ingot, we have a copper ingot, we have a magnet. So like, I need 10 of these. So we can't even make one yet. Oh, what is this? These are things we can make? From our materials? Is that right? So I noticed there's a scale here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if this is in an inventory or this is maybe recipes we have unlocked. Can I move this around? No. Okay. So... I'm going to want to make 10 of these. So I'm going to need 10 copper ingots. And to make this, I'm going to need 10 iron ores. So we need iron and copper ores, I think. Wait, let me see.
Insufficient materials.
Okay, so I can't do that until I click on it. I don't think this is an inventory. I think this is a menu. Okay. Right click, how do I get rid of the inventory? So this is what we're working on. And then we have upgrades over here. Can I get rid of this as well? Upgrades. Universe exploration 1 through 4. Mecha cores. Oh boy. This is okay, this is big. When it says time passing, oh, I've recharged my core energy. Is there a way to pause time while I look at things? I don't know. But I think we need to find some copper and some iron if we can. I see stone. Like, how do I search for resources? Now, what is this? Are they spreading across the... What is this? Is this where I landed? I seem to be, I guess, disassembling whatever this is.
To collect resources like wood or gravel, click the right mouse button as well. In addition, you can hold Shift and click the right mouse button on each of your targets to give a series of commands.
Okay, I got some stuff there.
Some items are found after disassembling the space capsule. Click on the inventory button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open and check. Okay,
I get it now. So E is inventory. So we disassembled the space capsule that we arrived in, and we got 10 magnets and 10 copper ores. Okay, so we can go ahead and do this now.
You can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera, or scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Okay. So this should be happening. Let's go see if this is happening. Now before it said double click this. Okay. So hold on. In the replicator, I want to make how many of these? Well, 1x produces 5, is that right? I've made 2 magnetic coils. Okay. Research will be conducted using items on the mecha. When this is enabled, the items will be first added to the research panel. If this is disabled, you can enable it in the technology tree panel. So rather than going into our... Okay. Let's make 4 more. Okay, so now we're researching electromagnetism.
Research complete.
Okay. Research result. You've unlocked a new type of automatic mining machine. It performs automatic mining ore for you. Its capacity is limited, so you might want to automatically deliver ores to the smelters. Okay. So we've got the wind turbine, Tesla tower, and mining machine.
It automatically collects ores for you. You can select it in the inventory or in the construction menu, collecting section, to start building it.
Okay. Let's see. The more ore veins covered by a mining machine, the faster the extraction speed. Multiple mining rings can cover the same vein, but the more mining rings covering a vein, the faster the loss. So if I click this, I have one. I'm not sure I quite followed what he said there. It did tell me to come over here to upgrades and look at that. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Building mining machines and cover veins. Okay. The mining machine can automatically collect ores. Press the R key to rotate the mining machine 90 degrees so that its sector area can cover the veins. While building, press and hold shift to unsnap from the building grid. This allows for better adjustment of the mining machine's position and rotation to cover more veins. The more veins the mining machine covers, the faster it mines. Each covered vein provides 30 per minute basic output. The mining operation causes resource loss in the covered veins one by one, so loss rate in each vein is the same. When one of the covered veins is depleted, the mining machine's output will drop. Covering more veins does not necessarily result in higher output. The number of veins to cover depends on the balance between output and resource loss. A vein can be covered by multiple mining machines, which results in faster loss rate. To improve the mining speed of the mining machine and reduce the loss of the vein from the mining operations, you can continually upgrade the resource utilization levels in the upgrade lab tab of the technology tree. Okay, it's dumping a lot of information on me, so I'm trying to keep up. You can now build a mining machine, automatically collect ores, and exports them via conveyor belt. Well, I don't really have like a place to collect them. So what do we have here? This is stone. These are veins of stone. These are not veins. Okay. What do we have over here? Iron veins. 6 iron veins, 6 iron veins, just a piece of iron there. Why don't we start with this? This seems pretty easy. Let's come over here and let's put our mining machine here. So what do we have? We have power. We can build Tesla towers for a magnet and 2 iron. It's a power transmission facility with a particular connection length and coverage that can extend the supply range of the power grid. Or we have a wind turbine, a power generator that converts wind energy into electrical energy. Depends on the planet's wind energy utilization. All right. I don't know how we build a power grid yet. Let's do what we're supposed to do, which is take the mining machine. And then he said use R to... Yeah, okay. So this covers all of these veins. I guess we build it here.
Insufficient items. Click on the replicator button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the replicator. and manually replicate the required items.
Insufficient items. Click on the replicator. What is he talking about? Because this looks like it got built, but it has no power.
You have an unpowered production facility. To make it run normally, place it within the power grid coverage and make sure power is supplied.
Okay, so I have to build a power grid, I guess. Let's start with that. Oh, well, let's build a wind turbine. That's a primary power generator, right? So we'll start with a turbine, I guess. We'll just put it right here, I guess.
A wind turbine. You've now built your first power grid. Some power facilities don't have a power supply range, so you'll need to extend the power grid coverage with Tesla towers.
Okay, you've built the first wind turbine and mastered...
It's almost depleted. Ore reserves in each vein is limited. Once exhausted, the supply of raw ores can no longer be guaranteed, which will adversely impact production lines. Exploit new veins for replacement. Additionally, upgrade vein utilization to reduce ore loss during mining operation.
Okay. New tutorial here, power grid establishment. I'd like to move away from the noise there. Okay. Power grid establishment guide. I think this is just an achievement or a milestone. To activate the production facility connected to a power grid. This also requires power generation facilities to supply power. The facilities in the power grid include the power generation facilities, power consumption facilities, power storage facilities, and power transmission facilities. If the power generation of the power grid is higher than the power consumption facilities will run at max capacity. Surplus electrical energy will be stored in power storage facilities at specific power level. If the power consumption of the power grid exceeds its power generation, the power storage facilities will discharge electricity to fill the gap. If the gap still can't be filled after all accumulators have discharged electricity at a maximum power, the running efficiency of the power consumption facilities will be lowered due to insufficient power. Makes sense. When the sufficiency of the power grid is lower than 10%, the power grid will trip and the production facilities will stop running. Wind turbines can be used to generate power in the early stage. Wind turbines convert wind energy into electrical energy, making it a feasible power generation option for early stage development as it does not require any fuel consumption. Also, the utilization rate of wind energy varies based on the planet. A wind turbine comes with a fixed power supply coverage, which is very small. If you want to expand the power supply coverage, use the Tesla tower to transmit and supply power. Different power transmission facilities have different connection lengths and supply coverage. Upgrading technologies will unlock more advanced power transmission facilities. Fuel-based power generation facilities consume fuel based on the actual consumption power. Clicking on the Tesla tower allows you to access the power data, the current grid, and make any adjustments based on the consumption demands. You can always display your power grid by enabling power grid in detailed display. Yikes, it is just textbook over here. Now, why this has... I'm not sure what the number means here. 49,691. How does this work? Mining machine, iron ore. Okay, so it'll go until it fills up its capacity of 50, I think. And then I have to manually extract it. Alarm off. Enable facility monitoring to display system alarms if there's a malfunction. Okay. Working at 200 some odd kilowatts. Okay. Covering 6 veins. So I can pull out the ore. All right. I mean, how much is this generating? 300 kilowatts, and this is using between around 70 to 80% of it, I guess. No, it's like it's fluctuating in its use. So when we empty it out, it's demanding 300. Is that right? Insufficient power. Oh, wait, 300 is being provided, which is 71% of what it needs. So it actually needs something like Like 400 kilowatts? All right, let's build a second wind turbine.
Insufficient materials.
Okay. How do I see... How do I... Well, hold on. There seems to be one in my... Wait, what is this? This is a Tesla tower. So if I want to build a turbine, how do I do that?
Insufficient materials. Insufficient materials.
Okay, it's a building. So I need 6 iron ingots. I have 10. I also need a gear, which I have 0 of. And I need 3 magnets. It would be nice if it showed how many I have on hand, which looks like 0 that I can see over here. So I need 3 magnets. We can build that. This produces 2. Okay, so I got 2 magnetic coils. I need 1 more. Okay. Now we go back to this, and I need... Not the Tesla tower. I need the gear. So I think I only need 1 of these. Oh, this is showing me how many I could make. Okay. I'm still getting used to the... So... How do I... It would be nice if this showed how many I can make. I can make 3? Is that right? 1, 2. Oh, it's auto producing stuff for me. Replicating queue. Oh, this is so weird. So when I tried to build it myself, something went wrong? I'm not entirely sure. Let's get that back and build 1 more, because I think we're going to need 1 more. Okay, it's complaining about the magnetic coil. I'm not sure what that means. It's producing them. Okay, it's making the coils. And now it's going to make
Replication complete.
another wind turbine. Okay, so let me snag this to get this going, and then let's place another wind turbine. Too close to another wind turbine. Okay, so how close can they be to overlap? Looks like something like that. We can build a second one. And then probably I'll build a third one, and then we'll look at getting some Tesla towers going. What does it say? Foundation required? Oh, I can't, because it's on water there. Okay. And I can build this one here, like that, in between. So now we've got those 3. And then over here we have copper veins. So I need another little machine, and then we're gonna need a Tesla tower to bring the additional power over. So let me build a collecting machine.
Insufficient materials.
Okay.
Insufficient materials.
So mining machine, I need circuit boards. For circuit boards, I need copper. For copper, I need copper ore. Okay, so I think I have to manually dig some of this copper. 14.5, 16.3. Let's manually mine this for a bit and get some copper going. Okay. And then as we're mining that... So a mining machine counts as a building. All right, let's produce 1 of these. It'll go through the queue for us. So it's making... What is it making? It's making copper ingots and magnets. And I guess it made some circuit boards in there somewhere?
Replication complete.
Okay. So let's construct our mining machine here. I guess like 5x. That's also 5x. So there's limits to what you can do. I can't seem to get all 6 of them. So what if I... No, I can't get all of them. Let's go ahead and get these 5. And then it's not going to be powered. I'm kind of not super happy about not being able to move the camera, like having to move this guy. Like I can't move it very fast. But all right, so we need it now. We need a Tesla tower. No, that's a wind turbine. I need a Tesla tower to extend the grid. Looks like... Oh, it can go quite a ways before it cuts off. Okay. Well, I'd like to place it close. I guess we can... As long as we're connected, it should work, right? So my little drone comes over and builds this. Now this is powered on.
Your first power transmission facility, a Tesla tower. It can help you transmit power wirelessly over a short range and extend the power grid coverage. Click on it to view more details.
Okay. Network number 1. Generation capacity, we've got the 3 turbines, 900 kilowatts. Consumption demand, 152. Okay, we've got sufficiency. We've got a bunch of numbers that I'll come to be intimately familiar with later, I imagine. So we don't have conveyor belts or storage to put the output of these guys in yet. And I have to manually walk over here to... Well, do I, or can I do it remotely? Oh, yeah, I don't actually have to be, like, right next to it. I can just click on them and pull things out. So grab the copper, grab the iron, and then we can see the network information. Yeah, it's drawing 840 kilowatts when they're both on at full. Interesting, interesting. Okay. The other thing they told us to look at was the upgrades tab to make the vanes more efficient. So is there mining, or where do I find that? Mecha core. Mechanical frame, inventory capacity, communication control, auto reconstruction marking, meta EM amount, energy circuit, drone engine, drive engine, energy shield. Gosh, there is a lot of stuff. So wait, if I zoom out, how do I scroll down? I just have to start clicking? Oh my god, look at how much stuff there is. All right, solar sail life, ray transmission, vertical construction, pile sorter upgrade, distribution range, logistics, vane utilization. Here we go. Okay. So we want to figure this out. Unlocks -6% ore loss per mining operation, plus 10% mining speed, plus 4% items from debris. Research consumption is 400 electromagnetic matrix. The foundation of all technological research is one of the 5 basic source codes for maintaining the center brain simulation. Made in the research facility, handmade in the replicator. Required technology, electromagnetic matrix. So we make that from circuit boards and magnets. Okay. And then we also need 400 energy matrix. The energy matrix is a major driver of further technological development as one of the 5 basic source codes for maintaining the center brain simulation. We can hand make that in the replicator if we have the energy matrix technology. So there's no point even doing this. Well, I mean, I guess we can activate it. But until we have the... Is that this? Yeah, the electromagnetic matrix unlocks that. Wait, where was the other thing? This comes from energy matrix. So not electromagnetic matrix, energy matrix. Where's energy matrix? Oh, I can click and drag. Energy matrix? Where's energy matrix? Can I search this? I also don't know. Oh, I can click on that to pause time. Okay, that's helpful. Energy matrix, where would that be? Like this unlocks electromagnetic matrix and matrix lab. Where do I unlock the... I need to see unlocks for the red cube to get that vein thing going. I think. Is it on a different... Oh man. Maybe I research this first and then upgrade. And then maybe there's an upgrade for energy matrix. Good Lord. Look at all the stuff. This is enormous. I'm going to be spending hundreds of hours on this game, aren't I? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we know we need this. We have to unlock this. So let's get started on this. I think I need to, how do I unqueue this? How do I say I changed my mind on this? Maybe I can, if I queue this, can I change them? Okay, I can get rid of it. Okay, so we need circuit boards. So I can double click to get into the replicator. Okay, so what do I need? I need 10 of these. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. This produces 2, so let's make 5. And then I have to unpause time and produce. So this will make my 10 circuit boards. Boy, this interface, it's very busy. I'm getting used to it still. I imagine later on we'll be just speeding through this. But let's get the 10 circuit boards.
Replication complete.
Or 9? I don't know why this dropped to 9 all of a sudden. And then we need 9 of these. So let's do that, I guess. Ooh, boy. I think one of them got auto-used because we had a spare magnetic coil left. So like as the magnetic coils get produced, this number may drop as it's automatically researching. Because I have this checked, right? So as I produce the coils, yeah, this starts doing the research for me. Okay, that makes sense. So that's researching, so I can like get out of here. I can go like do something else manually while this researches. So that's gonna let me produce the blue cube, but I don't know how to get the red cube.
Research complete.
Okay. You've unlocked the Matrix Lab, also called the Center Brain Connector, can be used to unlock new technologies by uploading matrices to it. Well, I mean, we've got started. I don't know what else to say. We've got started. It's taken me a good amount of time to absorb all the technology and tutorials and interfaces here, but we didn't do nothing this episode. We landed on our planet. We got the basic layout of what it is we're trying to do and how things work. We've built a copper miner, an iron miner, and a basic power grid, and we've unlocked a couple technologies. So obviously there's a shit ton more to do. Many episodes to come, but that's gonna be it for this time. I'm gonna take a break here with our basic base established. And when we come back next time, we'll dive in more. We'll dig deeper. We'll build more. We'll automate. We'll learn as much as we can. We'll get more adept and facile with the interface and the replicator and all this stuff. We'll get a plan going. At some point, we're gonna have to fight the dark fog, so I guess I need weapons? I don't know. That's gonna be it for this first episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, give me some, if you've played this game, give me some tips, some early starter tips and tricks. What should I focus on? What should be my like goal for next episode? Let me know what you think. I know you guys are super smart and some of you have played this game before. So let me know what you think. And other than that, we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.